Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, JLW, and thank you all so much for joining me for what is probably the final episode in South of Midnight. We're on our way to see Grandma. We're on our way to Grandmother's house. To Grandmother's house we go, because we got some spanking to do.
I'm not out here in a few minutes. Call the authorities.
Who are we talking to? Oh, the animals. Right. You know, it wouldn't have been so bad, her, gutting Molly in front of us.
What to say to her? What is there to even say?
Well, animals, it's kind of weird. But the whole pushing me off a mountain thing, that can be forgiven. So yeah, she gotta go.
All of this stigma was coming from her the whole time.
Jima has to go.
If you come to an understanding, maybe all of this will clear up.
What? Ain't no understanding. She pushed her off a mountain to die. False stitchers are not chosen. They are made by their own misguided ambitions. Unlike weavers, false stitchers gain power through harming mythical creatures. The harm they cause is tears to the grand tapestry, leaving a trail of corruption behind. Confront the asshole who tried to murder me.
Lily? Are you back? How did you... Oh,
See, she thought we were dead. She tried to kill her.
You're more powerful than I thought.
Is that Molly's heart?
Why didn't it work? It should have brought Sherry back.
You can't bring back the dead.
You did something, didn't you? That's why the magic failed.
I heard your baby spirit crying. In a tree. She was in pain. I did everything I could to help her.
In pain? Or just in your way? You have no idea what loss feels like. When Cherie drowned, I was so raw it hurt to breathe. I'd see cars with those baby on board signs and just want to ram them. This town's full of people who don't deserve their kids, who beat them right in the middle of a store. Why are their children still alive and not my Cherie?
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child. But the things you've done ain't right.
Everything I done was for Cherie. You had no right to tamper with her spirit.
You had no right. You've hurt everyone around you. You murdered Molly.
I don't want to hear this.
You need to change to make up for what you've done.
I can't. I don't even know what to live for anymore.
There is a way you can see Cherie again.
I don't believe in heaven if you came here to kill me.
No. But there is a town for folks who can't move on. Or won't. You can't do any more harm there. But think it through, Bunny. I've seen what happens to folks who can't let go of the past. Your choice.
Cherie's baby brush. She was so tender-headed, I'd get cross with her. Now I'd give anything to brush her hair again.
And you can, my darling.
I know who you are. It won't really be her.
You'll never be able to tell the difference, I promise.
I won't.
Not if you don't want to.
You're very kind.
Okay, this feels a little dirty, but she did again try to murder her.
There's a fine line between mercy and justice, ain't that right, Hazel Flood? You chose a hard road for yourself.
I know.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I got a lot to tell you.
I got time.
Wasn't expecting.
Flame is so low, like a fading ember.
And that's how a new Weaver came to be in Prospero.
Well, well. Not bad at all, Hazel Flood.
I appreciate it. I gotta get going. Instead, I meet Ma and Laurent for dinner. See y'all later.
Girl, you know you can't hold that glide that long. Okay, let's get final thoughts. That was the end of South of Midnight. Let's get some final thoughts. Okay, we are finally here on the Steam page for South of Midnight. We have exactly 22.2 hours on this game. So it's about a 20-hour game, which is about average, right? That's an average AAA game. This is what I'm going to say here. One, I didn't realize that the ending was right after where he had last left off, so this is going to be a very short episode. Two, starting with the negative. Do not like that final boss fight. Do hate how this ended. That was like just a very uninspired, a very... it just felt like they gave up on the end. Like, this game was so beautiful up until that final moment when it came to the cutscenes and the music and the boss battles. And then it was just like, oh, by the way, your final fight is, I don't know, let's just do 4 rounds of you fighting the same enemies you've been fighting. Oh, and then the transition is going to be the thing comes down with mystical tentacles and transports you to the same location. You'll dodge 2 attacks and that's it. That, I don't know if they ran out of budget, ran out of time or what, but that was just not a good ending. Yeah, I don't know. That whole ending in general is just, it left me feeling very unfulfilled. Also, if this whole game was about us getting our mother back, shouldn't we have spent like a little bit of time on a post-credit scene showing her and her mother, whether at a park or just doing something that makes us all feel worthwhile? We just did 20 hours, 17 hours, 18 hours, 19 hours of trying to get this woman back, and then it's like, you got her back and we're done with that. Okay, I think this is my only negatives. Oh no, one more negatives. You know what this is though. I hate the combat. I think this game is better served if you remove all the combat situations. I just don't think it was good. I don't think it was fun. I think it was repetitive. I think that the upgrade system and the powers themselves were kind of useless when it came to combat. It felt you wanted to get into a mind space of button mashing just to get through it, but you couldn't because of the enemies varied and kind of not even varied, but just very persistent attacks. So if you got in a button mash and you were going to die and then it become a frustrating loop. Thankfully, the game does give you a pretty decent save system and retry system, and that you get full health when you come back. And so I think that it accounts for the negative of the fighting and that making it as painless as possible to try it again. But for a video game, I think this did a really good job of taking us on this journey. I wish that there was something stronger, gut punching, because it felt like we were dealing with a lot of healing and trauma and overcoming grief, and we didn't really kind of nail that towards the end. Like, there was no kind of final message or theme that I found outside of like, oh, take the opportunity to treasure the people when you have them. But Hazel didn't really have to learn that because she got her mother back, right? She fought through the monsters and death itself and brought her mother back. And so it's like she's one hand telling her grandmother like, hey, you can't bring the dead back. On the other hand, she went to hell and brought her mother back. So I don't know. I just felt like the messaging was all over the place in the story. It wasn't really landing for me. Even with the characters that we quote unquote saved, we didn't see enough to show that anything was saved. We put a symbol on them and then you didn't see them outside of the mother and the child reuniting. Nothing really changed for them. So I'm not really even sure how much what we were doing was really helping. And that was something that I felt was missing throughout the game, is that I wish there was more tangible or visible changes when we did something. It's not as fun as it should be for me. I don't know if it was mainly because of the fights or what, but the cutscenes and the adventure and the idea of wanting to see what the ending was going to be about really kept me going in some of the duller places. Man, I just wish that there was something more along the lines of the death, right? Because it just felt like there was so much motifs talking about death and moving on that I thought one of them had to have been dead it seems like we were building all the way up there for that ending, which was fine. I'm happy that they reunited and it wasn't a sad, morose ending, but it just doesn't hit because it's like there's no really closure. It's just like you got your mother back, and you know that fantastical world that really didn't exist before we fell into the water, it exists now. It's just weird for me. Whatever, though. It's fun. It's a fun, fantastical adventure, and I think you should check it out. So that's it. Those are my final thoughts. I was your host, JLW. I look forward to seeing you in the next adventure. Let's play something shorter, maybe scarier. That's what I'm thinking. So until then.
But I hear you, mama, and I remember lessons taught about right and wrong. I was not so weak, but I was not that strong. The answers were there, you knew all along. 'Cause life is a fight to be won. Alone in the world and lost in the dark, I will make fire from my own spark. For many long years I was selfish and numb. I went marching backward, be my own drum, searching for something where I came from. 'Cause life is a fight to be won. Counting the strands at my own pace. We are all connected, running a race. The world is not that simple. On your journey you must be nimble. Try saving all or saving none. 'Cause life is a fight to be won. My footsteps, they echo, I'm hearing crows. I follow the river where no one knows. Stories be telling what secret they hide. For truth is not out there, truth is inside. We are all hurting under cruel sun. I'll keep trying this fight.